Hello everyone, thank you for coming to my channel and watching my content. Today we're going to be talking about all of my favorite makeup products from 2021. Most of these are new for 2021, but a lot of them also have been around for a while and they're just things that I personally discovered in 2021. Without further ado, let's get into all of the best makeup products, in my opinion, from 2021 and what I could not stop using this year. So first up, I have some e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is not new this year, but I feel like it really popped off in 2021, and with good reason. It is my favorite concealer. It really provides great under eye coverage. It's definitely full coverage. It's very thick, but it's not as drying as something like a Shape Tape that's also very full coverage. So I really can't recommend this enough. Even compared to my high-end concealers, I have the NARS one, I have the Hourglass one, and this one gives better coverage than both of those. So I highly recommend this. It's really well priced, especially for the quality you're getting. It's just so well priced. If you have not tried this, I do highly recommend it. Let's stay on the topic of e.l.f. for a little bit. I have some e.l.f. dedicated videos on my channel for sure. I am a huge e.l.f. stan. I think that they make some really great products at a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, price point. So up next, we're gonna talk about the e.l.f. Putty Blush and the Putty Bronzer. So I like these both a lot. I'm not gonna say that they're the best bronzer and best blush of all time, because they're not. However, for the price point, the shade range, and the accessibility of these products, I think they're really great. I think especially the bronzer, it really blends out better with a sponge than it does with a brush. So if you've tried it and it just doesn't blend out, try using a sponge and try using it pretty quickly after you apply it, because you'll probably have better results. As far as the blush, these are a little bit sheer and it might take you a little bit to build up to the level that you want it. However, they're super pretty. They really sink into the skin. They're not a powder finish, so you still have luminosity and almost like a natural highlight after you use these. And I think both of these putty products are really great. I want to get more shades of both of these. You can use the bronzer as a contour and a bronzer. The blush you can use in multiple ways as well. I just think in general, these two products and really the entire putty line from e.l.f. is really great, and especially if you're looking to get some dupes or you want some cream formulas that aren't an arm and a leg from a more high-priced store, definitely check these out. I think they're really great. One more e.l.f. product and then we will move on. So next is going to be the e.l.f. lip scrub. I love this. It's probably the most scrubby and actually abrasive lip scrub I have ever tried. And I've tried high-end ones, I've tried drugstore ones. I have very dry lips, so I'm always looking for something that's really going to exfoliate that dry skin and get it off of my lips. And as far as a budget option, this is my favorite. Also, as far as a physical exfoliant, this is my favorite for the lips. It doesn't dissipate like a lot of sugar scrubs do, so you can really work it into your lips, and I just love it. It comes in a stick form, so I thought it was gonna crumble immediately, but it actually holds its shape really well. They just work so well. I have the blue kind. I'm not sure if this is like a flavor or anything. What does it say? Mint Maniac. So I definitely recommend Mint Maniac because that's what I have been using, and it's really great. I've been using it for like 6 months and I still have a ton of product left. So I love these. If you're looking for a good lip exfoliator, this is the best affordable option I have found. All right, let's get into another product that was new this year, and that's going to be this Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I have a video on my channel using this. I'll link down below. It gives a really nice natural finish on the face. Dewy, and I was using this in the summer, which most people typically do use these skin tints and lighter coverage foundations in the summer. I don't even think it can be called a foundation. It's too light, but a light veil of coverage. I actually find that this covers up the bags under my eyes really well and does give more coverage than I would have thought. I won't even put on concealer. I'll just drag this under my eyes and I feel like it really evens out my skin tone. It doesn't bother my skin at all. One of the reasons I liked it over the summer in particular was because it was super lightweight. You got a natural dew finish using this, but also I get very tan in the summer, not on purpose. I put on tons of sunscreen. I just tan really, really easily. And this shade lasted me really from, I want to say May, June until now. So it really does just give a light wash of color. So you don't need to go buy like 8 different shades because your shade is changing so much. It really is able to adjust to a lot of different skin tones. It's a really great product. It's a really, really great price point. Let's get into some LYS. This cream blush is my favorite cream blush I have ever used. I know I had another cream blush from e.l.f. on the list, which I do really like, but this one beats it out of the water tenfold. It is just so pigmented. It's what I'm wearing today, actually. It goes on like a cream, but it really dries like a powder. You can put this on top of both cream and powder products. So I actually put this on top of my foundation, which was liquid. Then I went in with a powder foundation and I put this on top as well. So it really blends over top of anything. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. It gives a really nice airbrushed look. And because it is on the more matte side, it doesn't pick up on any texture, and it looks like an extra layer of foundation, honestly, because it's just very blurring in the areas that you put it on. It looks really airbrushed and just very, very nice. Also, this packaging is beautiful. You get this component with the mirror in it and the rose gold. And there's also a magnet in here, as you just heard. Let me do that again. So there's a magnet in here that closes the packaging. It's just really nice all around. The product is great. The price point is a little bit higher than drugstore. It's at Sephora, but it's on the affordable end of Sephora. So this cost $16. I got it on sale, so it was around $10. This is one of the cheaper things you can get at Sephora. And honestly, I would pay more for it because I think it's that good. It's fantastic that I don't have to pay more for it, but I do think that it is worth every penny and then some. You get a really nice amount of product in here. Again, the packaging is beautiful. They have a lot of different shades. The pigmentation is just perfect, and I really can't say enough about it. I love this blush. Up next, I'm going to talk about the Bobbi Brown Color Corrector. I have the shade Light Peach. This is really, really great, and it's a lifesaver. If you have dark under eyes, this will really help cancel out that darkness. You have to be a little bit methodical with the way you apply it and what shade you choose. So I personally have Light Peach, and I found that works really well for me, but I was stuck ordering like 3 different shades. I was like, I don't know which one to get. I ended up picking one that was good for me, but if you can, I would recommend going in store and trying it on first just to make sure you have that right shade, because some of the colors cancel out more of those bluish greenish hues and other ones cancel out the purplish hues. So it really just depends on your skin type and what type of undertones and hues you have. But I can say my under eyes after using this just look so much better, so much healthier, so much more vibrant and brightened. And today especially, I didn't even use any concealer. All I used was this, and then I put powder foundation over some of my under eye area. They look perfect to me. Like, they have never looked better than when I use this product. It is super sticky, so if you're gonna use it, definitely set it before going in with any type of eyeshadow, because if you don't, that eyeshadow just gets stuck to it and it won't blend out. So make sure you're setting your eyeshadow with something that is close to your skin tone or close to whatever you're going in with, so that you can really blend it out. Don't go in with any like shocking pigment right off the bat if you haven't set your eyelids, just because it will create a problem blending out your eyeshadow. But for me, that is a small price to pay. Let's bring it back to the drugstore with this Maybelline Super Stay Lip Crayon, and I'm actually wearing it today. I really like these because they're long wearing, and it's kind of a cross between like a satin lipstick and a matte lipstick, where it does stay and it gives you a very natural finish, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable on the lips. Like right now, I don't feel dryness. I don't feel like I need to put on a lip balm, which is rare for me because I always feel like I need to put on a lip balm, but it stays really well. If you eat, it is gonna come off, but in general, these last for a really, really long time, but they're also super, super easy to put on just because of the packaging. It comes like kind of a thicker version of a lip liner, but it's meant for all over your lips. And it's just super easy to put on. It's super beginner friendly. Like if you have problems outlining your lips, this is a great product, and it's kind of nice not to have to buy a lip liner and a lipstick. This is really an all-in-one product. You can line your lips easily with it, but then also fill them in easily. It also just gives that nice flush of color. So I really, really love these. I can't recommend them enough, and they come with a sharpener on this end, which is nice because personally my sharpener, half the time it sharpens great and half the time everything gets stuck in there. So if you're gonna have a product these days that has to be sharpened and not twisted up, I'm glad that they include the sharpener on the other end. Next, I'm going to be talking about this Holy Grail eyeliner. A lot of people have talked about this for years. I personally just don't really like liquid eyeliner simply because it's hard for me to apply. So I always blink, I get it all over my eyelid, and it's just always a problem. However, I do think this is the easiest eyeliner I have ever used. It comes so you can kind of just place it down instead of dragging. You can really just place it where you want it. Doesn't deposit too much or too little. And this is the point where my audio cut out, so we're just doing a nice voiceover for now. I basically just go on to say that you can really swipe this across your lid and it gives you a really opaque, bold black line, but it's not too thick. It's kind of the perfect thickness, and if you want it to be thicker, you can build it up. You can go over it multiple times and nothing happens underneath. It doesn't get crumbly, and I just really like it. It stays in place all day. It does not transfer. It's waterproof, and they really mean that. It stays all day long. So as I was saying, unfortunately, my mic died and it didn't pick up anything I was saying from the last video, so I'm back and I'm gonna continue, and I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. I wore the same earrings, did my hair the same way, I used the same eyeshadow palette for some continuity, even though at this point there is no continuity. But in any case, I'm just gonna go straight into more products, which I actually figured out is great. Even though it sucks that my mic battery died, now I'm gonna add in more products that aren't necessarily makeup. I'm gonna add in more like skincare, hair care, lifestyle, etc. And then it's a more well-rounded video anyway. So let's get into it. I love this stuff. This is the Mazani 25 Miracle Milk, and this is from Sephora. I mean, you can probably get it other places too, but I got it from Sephora. It's a leave-in conditioner, and I absolutely love it. It's the best leave-in conditioner I have ever used, and I cannot live without a leave-in conditioner. I need one to help detangle my hair and make it more soft, and this stuff is so great. It smells fantastic. It's not overwhelming, but it smells really, really nice, and I don't feel like I have to put that much in to get a really nice brush out of my hair, just to get the tangles out and stuff like that. You don't have to use that much, so even though it's more expensive, and it's not horrible by the way, it's like on par with a lot of the higher end leave-in conditioners, but even though it is a little bit more expensive, I got mine for around $20. It will last you longer just because you don't have to use as much. It works really, really nicely. I don't feel like I'm yanking on my hair so much when I'm trying to brush it out, and I just think that this is a really fantastic product, and I highly recommend it. Up next, this thing is so good. I believe this came out in 2021. If not, I think it was late 2020, but I think it was this year, and you can even see it says new up here. So yeah, I think it came out this year, and I love this. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser, and it does just that. It comes out like a cream and then it foams up. I love a foaming face moisturizer, shampoo, literally anything that's soapy, I like it to foam. I know a lot of higher end products don't foam, and that's apparently good, but I like the foaming nature of this, which is why I like it. It really does remove a lot of the dirt and grime from your face. Like I'll go in with this and then I'll go in with a toner or something. Nothing comes off on the cotton pad after I use this. It's also huge, so it lasts you a very, very long time. I've had this like all year since I bought it, obviously, and I mean, I'm getting towards the end, but still, I have so much left. It doesn't irritate my skin, it doesn't irritate my eyes. I can go over my eyes with this and I don't have a problem. As far as removing makeup, it does claim that it removes makeup. I personally feel like it'll remove my face makeup, but not my eye makeup or my mascara, so I'm not really using it for that anyways, but I'm just commenting because it does have that claim on it. But I highly recommend this. It's affordable at the drugstore and it's a great product. Next up is this Cetaphil Eczema Lotion. This is the Cetaphil Pro Restoraderm Eczema Soothing Moisturizer with Colloidal Oatmeal. I don't find that this soothes my skin or makes it non-itchy or anything, but it is a very nice lightweight lotion that you can use on your body, on your face. It really sinks into the skin, it's not greasy, and it's just super gentle, and that's why I like it so much. I do really highly recommend it whether you have eczema or not. Like, I put this on my body where I don't have eczema. It's just a nice moisturizing cream. Next up, I have these Maybelline glosses. So these are the Maybelline Lifter glosses. This is not a new product from 2021. However, they did launch new shades in 2021. So definitely recommend checking these out. These are really beautiful. I'm gonna go in with one right now just to show you. So I'm gonna go in with the shade 003 Moon. I'm just going to show you. Lots of shine, lots of glossiness. It's really pretty. It feels lightweight. It smells nice. It kind of smells almost like the Physicians Formula butter bronzer, actually. But yeah, they're just really nice. The packaging is beautiful. I mean, this doesn't look like drugstore packaging to me. This feels like high-end packaging. And you can see it just gave the nicest gloss to my lips. It's not sticky. Not sticky at all, very comfortable, super lightweight. You can get them more sheer if you just want to add shine. You can get more colorful ones if you want to add color and shine. I just think that these are really great. They're really big also, so they're gonna last you a really long time. And yeah, I just like them. I think they're really good glosses, and compared to high-end drugstore whatever, these are my favorite. And with lip products, let's keep going since we're already there. This is the Blistex Lip Medx. I've talked about this in other videos of mine. This is the best lip balm of all time, period, hands down, no competition. As far as dry lips, especially in the winter, and really nourishing and hydrating and healing your lips, this is the only thing that really makes a difference in my opinion. So if you have dry lips, try this out. You won't regret it. Next, we have the Peace Out Retinol Eye Stick. I've done a bunch of videos on this, and I can honestly say I saw a big difference when I was using it. I'm using a different eye cream right now that I'm testing out for a video on my channel, so I'm not using it right now. I ran out of this completely, and I would repurchase it again. It's the only thing that's ever helped with the inner corners of my eyes and not making them so wrinkly and textured. It's not like a dramatic difference where you're gonna be like completely soft and no texture under your eyes whatsoever, but I did see plumping over time. It didn't cause irritation. There are things I don't like about it, just like any product. You know, no product is perfect. If you want more information on these, I will link those videos down below, but I do think that this product is really good. It deserves all the hype that it gets. Next up is this BH Cosmetics blush palette. So I believe this was new in 2021, and it's just this huge palette of different blushes, both matte and sparkly. I have talked about this on my channel before. I'll link that video down below too if you want to see like a full review on this, and I'm wearing it today. I think this is really nice. It's affordable. You get all these different shade options. The packaging is nice and it's weighted so it stays closed. I do really like this. I don't think that the blushes have the longest lasting power. A lot of powder blushes on me don't last that long, even some cream blushes. For some reason, they just don't last that long on my skin, even if I use setting spray. This is similar where it's not going to last a ton on your face if you don't really build it up and if you don't put setting spray on it. However, I think it gives a really nice diffused look to the skin, and you just get all these different colors to choose from for such an affordable price. So instead of buying individual blushes, I'd rather just get a palette, and then I can like mix and match and kind of create whatever color I want. And then again, this has sparkly and matte options, so you can even use some of it as a highlighter, blush topper, whatever you want really. I just think this is a really nice versatile palette for a lot of different skin tones, since you are getting all those different options. And then it's like whatever you're feeling that day, that's what you can have your blush be, you know? Like, there's no limits. You can just mix and match. You can use one, you can use the sparkle, the matte. There's just so many options, and that's why I really like this. Next is the Verb Ghost Oil. You can see I have, well, actually I don't know if you can see, but I've used a good amount of this, probably like 2/3, and I love it. I use it every time I wash my hair. It leaves a very nice soft feeling in my hair. It has a fantastic scent. It's not super expensive as far as luxury luxurious hair oils go. I feel like a lot of hair oils, I can't find any at the drugstore, so I go to Sephora, and then they're all really expensive, like the Kerastase ones, Moroccan oil. Those are more expensive than this, and this is really, really good. It works just as well, if not better, and it smells great. You need one, I mean, my hair, I guess it depends on how thick your hair is, but I use one pump and that's all I need, and it's lasted me a very, very long time. I believe I got this like 8 months ago, so definitely really like this Verb Ghost oil. And if you're not using an oil in your hair, I do recommend it. It leaves it a lot softer and a lot shinier, and I don't know, I just like the way that my hair looks when I use it. So this is not new. People have been using this forever, but this is called Ten Skin Solution, and it is the best thing to get rid or prevent ingrown hairs from shaving. You can use it anywhere. I use it under my arms just because I get such bad ingrown hairs under my arms and my armpits. And what I'll do is I will put this on, and then I will take a shower and wait a little bit. Like, I'll leave this on for a couple minutes before I go in and exfoliate under my arms, and then I'll shave, and I have no ingrown hairs. This stuff is amazing. There's all these different forms that you can get it into, like all different types of bottles, but this bottle is specifically, ooh, it's a little drippy, but you can see it has like a dome top, and it's kind of like a roller, like a roll-on deodorant, and it just makes it really easy to get that nice thin coat under your arms or wherever you're trying to get it. It also comes with this little cap, so if you want to travel, you can actually put it on here like this. Let me show you. So you can take this off, and you can put the cap on, and then just put this back on like this, and now you're ready to travel. You can throw this all over the place and it's not going to leak everywhere. So it's super travel friendly, which is always a problem for me. And I know that people are like, oh, travel, how much are we really doing that? I know I'm not traveling that much, but I have been away from my house, you know, a couple times this year, and I always have a problem shaving, always, because I need my Ten Skin, but I don't want to bring a huge bottle. I'm always like, what do I do? And this is just so nice and travel friendly, and just, you know, keep this cap until you run out of it and you won't have a problem. Up next, another makeup product. This is the ABH Brow Freeze. This is really cool. I mean, now that e.l.f. came out with their own version, I don't know that you necessarily have to spend the money on this, but I do think that this product is really cool. I don't personally need it, just because my eyebrows are not unwieldy. They're very flat. Like, I don't even need a brow gel to keep them in place. They just kind of stay. But in any case, I think that this is really cool, and it's the only thing I've actually seen that sticks really unwieldy brow hairs to a person's face. So I've used this on other people in my family, and particularly my mom. Shout out to my mom. Her eyebrow hair is just like, it just sticks out sometimes, and we can't get it to lay flat. So I was like, you know what, let's just try it. Let's try it out. This stuff like shellacks her brow hair down unbelievably, and it lasts all night until she takes it off. So this stuff is really, really cool. And if you have like curly eyebrow hair or eyebrow hair that just doesn't want to stay flat, I would definitely check this out, because it really stays. It's like brow hair super glue. It's pretty crazy. Last product here, and this isn't even just this particular product, but in general, I'm so happy that lip stains are coming back into the world of makeup and becoming popular again. I do really like the e.l.f. lip stain. I have a video on that I'll link down below, but I actually like the ColourPop one better, just because it's so super shiny. I don't know where it is right now. I thought I had it in my makeup bag next to me, but I don't. But in any case, I've worn that on this channel before too, and they're just so nice because you can throw them on, you don't need a lip liner, and then they last for a really long time. Not necessarily through eating, a little bit through eating, but I don't think you can get through like a whole meal without having to reapply this at the end. But in any case, I just love lip stains in general, and the fact that these are glossy are really cool. Just am so happy that more drugstore and affordable brands are coming out with lip stains like this, because they are really great longevity wise. They're one of the best products you can get. They're super comfortable and affordable. And now that we got through this with my mic not running out of battery or anything, I can officially say thank you so much for watching and being here with me today for this video. Thank you for sticking around this long, even through my mic issues. I hope you found this list helpful, interesting, etc. And Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next year in my next video.